What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Elevated Limits podcast show. Yeah, we are back with another episode, just me and Los, an exclusive. I'm your host. Yo, to that shit. It's like, oh, man. Yo, I'm your host, Berto, and this is...
What's going on? It's Carlos. Follow me on Instagram, Suavelos. So, quick.
Yeah, I was going to say, show the shirt off a little bit, man. You got the quick pick
promo,
going on.
You feel me? So,
little promo, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, where do we start, bro? You know, I mean, this is only our third episode, but I don't even, when did we record our first one? Life has been crazy lately, bro. Everything's just been moving around. Like, do you remember last time we recorded our first one?
The first one was definitely like over a month and some change ago.
I think it was in like June, bro.
Probably was June. Yeah, because it was.
June.
Because we were contemplating on dropping it in July.
Right? Damn.
And then, I'm saying July came and went.
And this won't come out. Like, today's like, what, June 17th?
Today? August 17th. Look.
What did I say? June 17th?
Yeah.
That just goes to show where my mind is at right now. You know what I'm saying? My mind's all over the place. A lot of chaos going on. But, again, you got to be able to keep moving forward within the chaos, right? That's why we're still here. We're still shooting. We're doing what we're doing.
Right.
Like I said, there's a lot has changed since June.
What's changed, though? Tell them what's changed, man. What's changed?
Like we roommates now and everything.
Right,
like, you know what I'm saying? Hanging out, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's tough.
Really living together and all that.
It's a long time coming, man. We talked about this for years, and it's actually here, so it's wild.
Facts. You know, it was supposed to happen last year, but you know, you was in a little situation. I didn't feel it I didn't feel like it was the right time. You know, because timing is everything.
Nah, tell them exactly why you didn't want to move in. You told me you were like, to be honest, bro, I didn't want to move in because like I just thought you was immature.
Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't think you was there.
Yeah, probably not
mentally yet. Mentally, like you was moving around too crazy. You wanted to get lit every second of the day. I feel like you would have been distracted.
Right.
But like I said, I think timing is everything, and like the way it feels now is completely different. Like you in a way different headspace, and I'm just like, I feel like I'm meant to live with you right now in this moment.
Yeah, both of us. Yeah,
you get what I'm
sure.
saying? It's like the perfect timing for both of us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cause this, I ain't gonna lie, bro. How long have we been living together? 3 weeks?
Not even. But
It's
we moved
real
in
early. Don't get me wrong.
It's been like maybe 2 weeks. At the end of this week, like 2 weeks. Because you moved in. Because I moved in as soon as I could have. I know you had some time. You had to wait. And then so I moved in. I think it was like the first actually. No, like the first within like the first couple of days in a month. Because I know my landlord wouldn't charge me for this month, and I wasn't gonna do that. That's crazy. But yeah, and you moved in like that Saturday but you didn't have a mattress.
Yeah, I was sleeping on the whatever the spring with the comforter on. But you know what? Like I've been through way worse. That's what people don't understand. Like,
but that's good for your back too, though.
It's good for your back. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely had to get that situated because you know I'm in the suburbs now. Like I gotta be living good now. Like I ain't no Southside boy no more. Like I walk outside, I hear the birds chirping. Like you know what I'm saying? It's a different feeling.
Bro, it's nice. But that's what I'm trying to tell you. You gotta go on a run because when you go on a run, bro, like you just see, like there's just
I haven't done it yet.
The neighborhood is just beautiful, bro.
Bro, I've been busy, bro. I mean that's an excuse. I could do it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna do it eventually. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it tomorrow, bro.
Do it tomorrow.
You know
Why not? What's stopping you from doing it tomorrow?
Well, actually, I gotta go to work at 6. I gotta be up at 5 a.m.
Come on, you gotta get a peak state.
Yeah, I gotta get a peak. I'm gonna get a peak state. I'm gonna show them what peak state is once we talk about that and all that. But now, you know, I like living out there, bro. It's mad peaceful, and it's away from everything. So I feel like it keeps us mad focused. So like, you know how they say everything happens for a reason. I didn't feel like we were supposed to be in Allentown, because to be real, the things I talked about in the first episode of what I struggle with and that kind of lifestyle is all over there. You feel me?
Exactly. And like Love, Sarasonga.
Shout out to all those. Shout out to,
for sure. They doing their thing out there. It's lit out there. Right. It's like it's too fun though. Like
it's
you
too fun.
Like, it's too fun.
It's okay to have fun, but when you indulge in it, which it's very easily to start doing that, and it becomes a distraction, then that's when you know like you got to step away from it. But again, to be in the burbs, you know what I'm saying? I like saying that. It's a little flex. It's a little slight flex. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a suburban kid.
Yeah, I'm a suburban dude. It definitely keeps you focused, bro. Like, you think about going to do something, and you're just like, bro, that's like 15 minutes away. Like,
and it's like, bro, it's not that far.
It's not
it's just far enough to, like, be like, I'm going to just play the crib tonight.
Yo, bro. Nah, bro. It was funny because, like, that Friday night, when I was done taking the course and everything, I go into the room, I'm like, yo, you trying to go to the fest? Like, we both thought about it for like 2 minutes.
Right.
It's just like, and the same thing happened on Saturday. I was like, are you trying to pop out for a little bit? And he was like, we both looked at each other like, nah. You know what I'm saying, bro? So we was both on just like, nah, it's just not even worth it. Like,
bro, because if you think about it, bro, it's just like it's like temporary fun, but that really don't really mean nothing. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not like a buzzkill or whatever. Right. Yeah, you're supposed to have fun.
For sure.
I mean, enjoy time with friends and family and stuff like that. But like, bro, like, especially if you're not drinking or like if like you just don't, if you're not interested in that like stuff no more, it's like it's not that fun.
Yeah, it's just again, like I said, like it's indulging in things that don't serve you no purpose. Like you could have intimate conversations and do all that shit outside of the club, outside of that lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? And again, when you're in a certain position in life where you're really trying to create something and bring it to life, most people aren't gonna understand. And like I said this before, like I'm okay with being misunderstood, but like now, I've never been more comfortable with that shit.
Right.
But again, that's I'm taking a course and we'll get to that. But yeah, bro, living with you, bro, it's only been 2 weeks, and I know people are like, oh, yo, you live with your best friend, blah, 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 and all that shit. But I'm like for instance, yesterday, I might have had a 5-minute conversation with you, and I went to bed.
Right.
I was like, we're not gonna like really like it's gonna be like we're not gonna really be on each other's toes,
right? Because we both got things going on. It's like
it's too much going on.
Bro, every getting old, like bro, by 8 o'clock I'm in bed.
Bro, 9 o'clock.
I'm tired at least.
I'm like, bro, what? 9 o'clock. I'm like, all right, bro, I gotta go to bed. The first week or so, I was like staying up later because I think I had to adjust to being with you and shit. Because like sometimes I'll go talk to you or like
right.
Just little things like that. But now I'm in my rhythm.
Cause like it's new, so it's like
new. It's a new environment. It's new everything. It's like I gotta wash the dishes now, dude. I gotta cook. I'm like, been cooking now. Yeah, bro, I've been cooking now, bro.
What you been cooking?
You know what I'm saying? So for the first dish, like I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm really hubby material. If I put that in the in the toolkit.
There's not really much like you could.
It's gonna be hard to top a nigga for real, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like I'm really about to be one of them ones, bro. If I really let me stop gassing myself. But listen, I cooked arroz pollo con habichuela. I say I cooked chicken and white rice and like some vegetables and stuff. It was good, bro. I mean, I had some help from a friend.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out her. Shout out
to her. And it was cool learning everything, and I think it tastes better when you make it yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I just knew I put the work in for this.
It's like, bro, it tastes better. Like that's I'm saying you hit on the head, bro. Because it tastes better when you make it yourself. But like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I came back the one night you was cooking, and I had tried a piece of the meat.
Yo, bro, hold on. Wait, which one? The steak?
The beef that you had or something like that?
Yeah, the steak. Yeah,
the steak. And I was like,
I think it's every steak.
I was like, yo, that joint a little salty.
I was like, I can see. Yo, hold on, bro. That was my second dish, bro. So like the first one was cool.
It's a work in
progress.
Sometimes
they say it's like beginner's luck.
Right.
Second one was like,
right.
Like I was like, it's good enough. I'm gonna still eat it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't know what I'm gonna do this Sunday, but I know that's gonna be like my every Sunday thing where I make something like a real meal and I'm gonna prep it the whole week. Cause again, bro, Monday through Friday, bro, is chaos, bro. It's crazy right now. Just business, this, friends, all that. You know what I'm saying?
It's
like
trying to find a balance between everything.
It is, and that's why like we took such a long break from this. But like I was telling Rafi, that who owns the podcast studio, I was like, nah, you got to be able to perform within the chaos. You know what I mean? Like right now, a lot of pressure, a lot of things going on in my head right now. But I'm like, I'm staying close to God, and within that chaos, bro, like right now, I feel like peace. I feel peace. Last couple of days, regardless of everything that I'm going through, I feel peace. You know what I mean? And I feel great things are gonna come. It's just little things that are happening right now that are trying to throw me off and stuff like that. But I feel like, I'm close to where God wants me to be, and I'll talk about all that as we go on. But that's just to say, like, I'm happy with where we're at in the crib right now. I feel like we're gonna help each other out a lot, bro.
Yeah, we're benefiting.
Like influence each other a lot in the right ways.
Great way for sure.
You know
like
I
think I already told you, like, bro, like, like these last 2 weeks living with you. I don't know if it's because of you or just like, I don't know, like maybe I'm in a better headspace because, bro, when I was living in Easton, it was just like, bro, like
he's depressed.
It was just like, bro, I don't know. That crib was like, it started off on a bad note. You feel me? So it just never really like got to where it should have been. But like these last 2 weeks, bro, like I don't know, like I just been like this is the most I've ever wanted to get closer to God. Like
it's been beautiful to watch, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I just don't even be saying nothing, bro. I just be watching you, bro.
Right.
So like the first day ever, like that first Sunday, it goes from me playing worship music in my room to you be like, yo, I really, because I woke you up like
now you did
8:50, church is at 10. I wake you up and I'm about like I have no shirt on. I'm like, yo, bro, you going to church? And you're like, what time is it? I'm like, bro, get up. Like, bro, it's like 8:50. Like
8:50. The first thing I see is a shirtless man in my room. I'm like, yo, bro, what is going on?
Because I know you're gonna get up at like 9:40. So I'm like, nah, bro, get up. I'm not like if we're going in the same whip, like I'm not gonna be late,
right,
and all that. But then transition, like fast forward, like a couple days later, I'm starting to listen in your room. I'm like, yo, he listening to worship music right now. And I'm starting to see your mood change. You're up in a good beat. Like, I was like, oh, I see God moving right now. I see God moving in your life, bro. And I'm like,
nah, I had just read something the other day, right? And it was like, it said like acknowledging that like you're not as close as you want to be to like, you're not as close as you should be to God is like the first step, saying that like he's closer than what you think he is. Like,
facts.
So like, you know what I'm saying he's arm's length away. Like
they say his hand is always extended. You just got to reach your arm out. He's always waiting for you. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like right now in this present time in life, like I feel God moving right now, bro. Like I feel so connected to God right now, bro. Like I don't always feel like this. In the beginning of the year, I didn't feel like this. I felt lost. I felt cloudy. Right now, there's starting to be some clarity, bro. Like I'm starting to be able to discern his voice and what steps to take, what steps not to take. Like it's getting clearer, bro. And like even like little things that happen, bro. Like for instance, one of those Friday nights we decided not to go out, right? And we started talking about internships, right? For you, right? And I mean, you could talk about it because you it's a conversation we both had, but when you went on your jog, let me just break it down real quick. I'll break it down.
Go ahead.
So we're in the room, right? And I'm like, yo, should we go out, whatever? Nah, I don't know. Long story short, we start talking about life. Obviously, that's going to happen a lot. Like, that's what I like to talk about. You know what I mean? We're all trying to figure it out. So we're talking about life, what direction to head in. And then you're like, yeah, like, you know, I'm thinking about getting another job. I'm like, bro, the course is teaching me, like, you know, like, why would you continue to do the same thing over and over again and expect a different outcome? Like, bro, you're just moving from job to job. Let's try to do something different. Like, start an internship in a field that you're interested in.
Right.
And you're like, yeah, I've been thinking about that, bro. Like, I've been thinking about, like, you're not the only one that's told me that. Like, I should try that out. But yeah, I'm going to start looking for that. Like, I'm going to start looking for internships and stuff. I'm like, yeah, bro, do it. Like, it'll be exciting. Like, you know, if you find something you like, then just go with it.
Then it'll stick.
You know what I'm saying? And then explain, like, kind of like the next day, like, explain what happened. Like, once we talked about this last night, and I don't believe in coincidences and all that stuff. Like, I believe in God.
For sure.
I believe in God.
Nah, that was like a, I guess that's like a great example to really bring up because we were talking about that one night. And then, like, literally the next morning, while going to jog, bro, because I've been like kind of like foggy, like cloudy the last those couple days. It was just like
I remember it, bro, because I'm like I'm just gonna let him pull out because I could tell he's in a bad mood. Like,
yeah, bro, I was just like everything was just like I don't know. I was probably getting overwhelmed and stuff like that, just like thinking too much in the future instead of like really in the present, like living in the present and stuff like that. So
bro.
It had me down a little bit, and I was just like, whatever. So like we talked about that. Then the next morning going to jog, and then. Like with the quick pick stuff, like I like you know saying garage sales, like thrifting and stuff like that.
Hitting a little bit right now, bro.
Right now it's punching a little bit, so it's good,
you know
bro.
What I'm saying?
Like, trying to tell you, bro. Like just tap in, bro. Like if you want something for the low, I got you. But
leave the sweats in the sweatshirt. You know what I'm saying? What we talked about. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But so I go to jog and there's like a community yard sale going on. So I was like, oh, look, I never
in the burbs,
right? So I was like, you don't see down the south side, like you know what I'm saying? So it's like,
nah, you don't see $100 worth of. No, what's the $100 ladder?
$100 ladder.
Like, you don't see that on the south.
I was like, you want $100 for this ladder?
All right, I keep cutting you off. Keep going. My fault.
But $100, but anyway, so yeah, so I've been like on my mind, like I've been like trying to think of like and ask God like what are the different ways I could use and like to like get more stuff and like just different ways I could market stuff like that. So going to garages was like a big one and stuff like that. So I seen it and I was like, never been to one. I've kind of been a little shy, nervous to go to one because it's like it's kind of awkward when you first walk up. But anyways, decided to go to the one, and then long story short, I'm talking to the guy and freaking he works at the college and like we just had a regular conversation. He's like, yo, so how do you feel about like paid internships? And I was just like.
Right, talked about it last night.
Like, bro, like we less than 12 hours ago, I was literally talking about like, yo, bro, like I don't know.
That's how God moves, bro.
Right, it's crazy, like so fast and like stuff like that, like just happens and like, bro, because like you know, bro, working. I hate every job I work at, bro.
Every
like,
job you work at because you're not supposed to be there, bro.
Like,
you're too creative to be working in some closed-minded place, bro.
It's just so bad. Like waiting, like check the check, and like, bro, you wait 2 weeks or a week, whatever the case may be, and you get like this bullshit ass check, like
weak ass check,
like weak ass check, like bro, like yo, there's people making this in like a day, bro. Like, what am I doing here, bro? So it's like,
man.
Bro, so I'm applying to jobs and like, I'm like mad because it's like, bro, none of these jobs that I'm applying to, I don't even see myself working on the job. So it's like, so I was like, all right, whatever. And then that's when the internship convos and stuff came about. And then, bro, that next morning, the guy was like, yo, like, I work at the school. Like, how do you feel about this? How do you feel about paid internships and stuff like that? And like, would you be interested in stuff like that? And I was just like, absolutely. So then, you know, we exchanged numbers, and then the most you could do is just pray about it. So like, whatever happens after that happens. But you know, I mean, it's just crazy, like stuff like that. Like, even if nothing happens, like it's just the fact that like I talked about it, and then the next morning, like it's like an opportunity kind of approached itself, and I was like, wow,
quick. And like I told you, bro, I was like, when you start going in the direction that God wants you to go in, he'll start giving you the pieces.
Right.
It just start happening because I've seen it happen in my own life where I'm like, all right, like it's usually gonna feel uncomfortable taking a step, like, but like again, he's gonna start giving you pieces to like basically like affirm you that you're supposed to be going that way. You know what I mean, bro? So I don't know, bro. These last couple of weeks, like I've been saying, like God has been doing amazing things, bro, and I could feel it, bro. I could feel the difference in just my energy, my spirit. Like if I wasn't this close to God and I was in the position that I'm in right now, what I'm going through, which I won't really talk about it because it's like, you know.
Yeah.
But I will be losing my mind right now, bro.
Right.
I'd be going crazy right now. But because I'm so connected and he promises us, he'll promise us that he'll give us a peace that surpasses all understanding.
For sure.
And I don't even understand it. You know what I'm saying? I don't.
Nah, for sure.
I feel it. But
like
I'm
good,
even
bro. Living like, you know what I'm saying?
Good.
Bro, the new crib in itself is just a big ass blessing.
It's a big blessing.
Because it's like, bro, like we talked about it for so long. We're both gonna motivate each other.
Facts.
Like just different ways of life. Like obviously you're motivated, I'm motivated, but like I will push you to do different stuff. You'll push me to do different stuff like that. So like that in itself already is like a big step forward.
Facts. I can't wait till we actually get everything like situated. You know what I'm saying? And just like make it homey vibe. You know what I mean? And then invite the guys over, watch a football game. Like I'm just happy we got it now before the football season.
Right. You know yeah. That's coming up in like 2 weeks and stuff like that. So
you know what I'm saying?
Now it's gonna be it's a good time, bro. It's a good experience, and definitely like I said though, I'm not moving out for like another 2 years, bro.
2 years minimum.
2 years,
I mean, we gotta
bro.
see what life looks like. Like, what if a special girl walks into your life and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you might wanna,
You know
what I'm saying? Like, what if like I don't know, bro. I'm just saying, what if? You know what I'm saying? What if? Like,
you know what I'm saying? If that situation ever approaches yourself, you know what I'm saying? Then like
that's what you gonna think when you gonna think about that when you cross that road.
We gotta go half though.
Hold on. Nah, let's talk about it, bro.
We gotta go half, gang. Come on. It's 50-50.
A year from now? All right, All right, that's not bad. Y'all both working. Both going 50-50? Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Like,
what if y'all have kids?
We have kids, then like.
Yeah, and it's like now you're 30 and she's, 32, like 30 as well. And like she wants to stay home.
Nah, I'm gonna put it like this, bro. Like, I think like, bro, like, once you're married, then that's like the man is supposed to provide and like provide, guide, take care, like whatever. Now that we're not married or whatever, and
I get that.
Like, and also this is the thing I wanted to get at too is like, bro, I'm not the most financially stable neither. So like, you should be wanting to go 50-50 with me to help me build and not expect me to. You know what I'm saying because like, bro, right now, whatever the case may be, bro, I had a girl and like today, and we decided to move in together. If I had the bread, I would 100% just. Right, it's on me. Like it's on me. Like don't worry about it. Like yo, like obviously play your part. Like do your thing, whatever. But like the bills and stuff, I would take care of it. If I had the bread to financially support that and provide that,
facts.
Then that's a different story. But right now, like
it got to be 50-50 right now.
It's got to be 50-50. Like I don't know. That's my love song right there. That's my love language.
Nah, you like when girls buy you things.
Or like when we go out and stuff. Like and she was like, yo, like I got this. I like that.
That shit get you hype, huh?
I like that. Because it's like
you want to get bagged. That's what it is.
No. I mean, I want to get treated like
a king.
You saying if I'm treating you like a queen, then treat me like a king. You feel me?
Damn. So I got it messed up then. Am I doing it wrong?
No. But like it's to each their own though. You feel me?
Nah, you're right. Yeah, I genuinely, like I said, I like chill. I'm gonna get taken advantage of.
They're like, oh, he cool. You got his business. He work at the school. Like, he got me.
I'm cool. I don't got no bread for real. I'm broke. Yeah, business is hard right now.
Business not booming yet. Come on, mama. Like,
not yet. Business not where it needs to be yet. You know what I'm saying? Business not like it's not elevated to the limit that is. I mean, there is no limit that it could get elevated to.
The only limit in level is when you put it yourself.
So it's just gonna keep elevating.
Right.
And, like, you just can't stop it. You feel me? Like, it's just gonna keep going. There's no, what did Lil Wayne say? The sky is the limit.
Right.
I wish we could just play that song right now. Boom, and we like, niggas get hype and shit.
Right.
So yeah, bro.
Nah, but like, bro, it's life though. It's baby steps. You just kind of keep going forward. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're in the courses and stuff you're taking. Like, talk about that. Like,
gotta hit.
Like, what kind of courses you
want me to talk about the Tony Robbins?
Like, what kind of courses you take?
Let me get him peak state. Let me get him peak state. Yo, let me chill. I'm in peak state now. I'm in peak state. Yes!
Right. Yo, no, that's crazy. But you gotta elaborate on the peak state.
Let me talk about peak state. Yo, so like peak state, right? So the course, all right, let me break down the whole I can't break down the whole course. There's too much information to talk about it. Tony Robbins is the #1 life coach in the world. For me, he's he's your coach's coach. You get what I'm saying? All the NBA coaches, Steph Curry, like guys of that nature, Klay Thompson have all like gone to him when they were dealing with things, and he would assist them on just developing like personal development. Right? So I took his course, bro, Thursday to Sunday. 14, 15-hour days, bro.
Nah, okay.
I'm talking about I'm in front of the screen like, yes. I'm like, yeah.
Bro, it's to the point where I'm like,
wilding.
I'm like in my room and I just hear you going crazy. Like I hear the floor squeaking. Like,
bro, I'm going crazy. So like basically because they say like when you're in peak state, meaning you're energetic, you retain the information a lot more and you perform better. And then a big takeaway, yo, Devon's in here, you got me fucking dying. A big takeaway that I got from it is energy is everything, and it's facts. Like, if you have low energy and you're at this low vibration, like, how are you ever gonna be able to achieve these big ass ambitious goals? Or how are you ever gonna be able to like do well in your relationships? You gotta have high energy for your business and your goals. You gotta have high energy for your friendships, for them to be good. You gotta have high energy for your intimate relationships too. Yeah, and like,
wait, how do you get high energy again? Go ahead, go.
Peak state. Let me stop. I'm gonna work on it though. I'm gonna work on the peak state up. So it talks about high energy and it's facts, bro. I was just like, nah. I built this habit of sometimes being super monotone, I guess you could say, right? But that's not really me, bro. Like, I'm really like a high energetic guy. It's just you fall into certain rhythms where you start to think that a habit is who you are, and that's not true. It's just a habit you created. Because I remember when I was always energetic all the time, but then sometimes life will make you forget who you are. You feel what I'm saying? But so it talks about, again, energy.
That's tough.
And again, I went into this course. Again, I could start so many different places. I went into this course to, get better at business while also developing my relationships, like with just friends, with my future intimate partner, with family. But I left with so much more, and things I didn't even know I was dealing with. I had to internalize and really self-reflect and figure out that, damn, that is something I'm dealing with. And he helped me get over it in one weekend, which is crazy.
It's wild.
So, bro, it was mad wild. So, like, day 3 is called Inner Conflicts, right? And so he has you self-reflect on certain things, right? So we were talking about values and beliefs. And everyone has values and beliefs, and whether you realize it or not, the way you live your life, the way you move, the way you just live your life is based on your values and beliefs, right? So once he had us thinking about certain things, I just remember I was like, damn, one of my beliefs is not beliefs, I just knew one of the things that I was struggling with was I'm afraid to be myself around certain people. And there's positive values and there's negative values. And one of the negative values that I valued that I didn't know was was what's it called? Rejection. So I was scared to get had fear of rejection. Like I wasn't gonna get accepted.
You didn't right, okay.
Like I wasn't gonna get accepted by this group that I'm around certain times.
Like they're gonna look at you like, oh, like
he's
he
weird.
Really
I was scared, judge. I would get judged and stuff like that. So once you figure out what it is, Tony has this method of rewiring your brain to kind of create a new belief about yourself. And it's a weird method that we do, but it works. And then he also like gives you leverage. Method, I ain't gonna do it, bro.
Do it? I really actually don't know the method.
I know you don't. It's mad weird. For real? So I ain't gonna do it. Like if you ever take this course, bro, go into it with an open mind. Right. I was doing a lot of weird shit, bro. I was doing a lot of weird shit. I was like to the point where it was so weird. You was doing some freak shit too? Nah. Yo, I was just like, it was so weird. I was like, yo, I hope Los doesn't come back while I'm doing this because. You have to literally reprogram and rewire your brain to think a new way. So he gives you like a certain method on how to do that. But then you got to give yourself leverage to change, right? So
you got to be like optimistic. Like you got to be open to the
not even. It's like you got to give yourself a reason to change. Like you got to really give yourself a reson why you want to change.
Like you really got to think. Like
so this is what I think. So what I did was. What motivates me a lot, and like when I don't really want to, like when it's hard for me to do something or achieve something or whatever the case may be, like I'm in a rut, I think about what I'm gonna be like when I'm 95 or when I die. Like, am I gonna like? What I told myself was, you had to visualize it. I was like, when I'm 95, am I gonna sit back and look on life and regret it that I didn't live a life true to myself?
Right.
Like I'm gonna look back. I was faking myself my whole life. This life that I chose to live and live it for me, I chose to change for other people.
Right.
Like, am I really gonna do that? Am I really gonna live my whole life just doing that? So that was like, given that feeling, I was thinking about like, damn, if I'm 95, I'm thinking about the feeling I will feel if I live my life not true to myself, scared of other people's opinions. You'll be
sick at 95.
Bro,
like,
you will be so tight. Even if it's just for like only around certain people. Like, nah, bro, I should be myself around anybody.
Right.
It don't matter. You change in front of me. I'm not changing for you.
Right.
You change in front of me. I'm not like, fuck that shape shifting. Like, I'm not doing that no more, bro. So I got dumb. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, once I gave myself that leverage, I just been authentic through the roof, bro. Like, just being me. And the weird thing about it, not the weird thing, the cool thing about it is, like, I've been able to connect with people way faster now. Like, people that
you think so? After like 4 days, just like that?
The next day, bro. The next day.
Right.
The next day. And, like, what Tony says, if you want change, one of the key points, I can't remember all three off the top because I didn't even, I got to go through the whole book again, is you need immersion. Immersion is you need to put yourself in it all day. So, like, he gives you the analogy of, like, being, if you want to learn a language, you don't learn it over 4 years, little bits and pieces. You had Spanish in high school, right? Do you know it? Barely, right?
Claro que sí,
Did you learn? ¿Tú lo hablas bien? ¿Habla conmigo ahora?
¿Qué te quieres hablar?
Vamos a hablar de negocio.
¿Negocio?
Sí, tú tienes un negocio.
¿Qué tú quieres hablar?
Dime algo, como tú vendes tu ropa.
Well, come on, just talk about it.
So
it's too much pressure, but it came right there.
I don't want to hear it, bro.
Come on.
You messing my point up, though.
But pressure McDonald's. Go ahead, boy.
So, boom. So, like, so he says you don't learn things in, like, little bits and pieces over time. You learn it through full immersion. So you take Spanish class in high school or wherever for 4 years and you don't learn nothing. You don't learn how to really speak the language. You learn little bits and pieces, but it never fully gets in you. But if you go to Spain and you're dropped off there and you live there for 3 months, you're going to learn Spanish.
You're going to learn that shit.
You're going to learn it off rip because you're in it. So he talks about that, and it's true what he says, bro, because I'm like, there's things that he shifted in me that have changed me OD. And now, I mean, I'm thinking about going to the one in person.
Right. The one in Texas you was talking about?
Yeah, no, Dallas. Yeah, Dallas, Texas.
Dallas, Texas, yeah.
So, yeah, like, I mean, we'll figure that out when we get there, but, like, I know the energy in that room will be crazy, but, like...
energy gonna go crazy, bro. Like, peace state.
Peace state, bro. But that's the... I think that's the cheat code. I mean, I don't think that's the cheat code. That is the cheat code in life. Like, taking those courses and stuff, like...
Nah, because it just... Bro, it gives you, like...
It accelerates things, bro.
Bro, you're getting advice from multi-billion-dollar, like, people. Like,
and it's not just about the information; it's about how to apply the information.
That's what I'm saying.
They give you that. You know what I mean?
They give you the blueprint.
They give you formulas. They give you strategies, and I'm like, yo, like, it's not like people think information is key. It's not, bro. It's applied information, bro. Like, and you have to figure out how to apply that because people could we got all the information in the world right now. Right? Everybody could just go on Google, but not everyone's still gonna be successful. Why? Because they don't know how to apply. They don't know how to apply it. They don't have the strategies.
But I just feel like overhearing all the stuff you were saying and like just seeing you how you were like doing all that for the last 4 days or whatever. I think the biggest thing, obviously I only heard bits and parts of it, but he said this one quote, and I might be saying it wrong or something, but he was like, people doubt their beliefs, but like believe their doubts. But when he said that, bro, like I heard it for like 2 seconds. But you ever just hear something where it's just like you hear it and then like it just stick with you for dumb long. Yeah, bro. But like he said that, and I think I had just walked in your room or walked out or just walked past your room and heard it.
You be in there and you just sit for like 10 minutes and listen.
Right. Yeah, I was like, just but like, bro, it was just like, damn, bro, like, cause bro, people always just doubt themselves, bro.
That's
like,
it. That's all this life is. It's just a battle between your belief and disbelief. That's all it is. The only reason why people are successful is because they believe that they can be successful.
And they can be successful.
And they can be. We all can. Everyone has it. Right. Everyone has the capabilities to do it. But the reason why some people don't take that step and why some people do is like, all right, I'm scared. You're scared of other people's opinions. You're scared of the judgment that's going to come with it.
That's the worst part for anything.
Everybody's going to show us love in the beginning. Right. Everyone, yo, you're doing your thing, bro. Like, oh, yeah, that's fire, blah, blah, blah. If we were to sign a $50 million contract, 2 months later, oh, they hot. Like, they not even really like that for real. They not. Right. So I don't listen to any of it. When you show me, yo, bro, you're doing your thing, love. Bro, you should change that, love. Like, I don't care. Like, I only listen to people in a position that I want to be in. You feel me?
Bro, like, you look at it like that. I honestly kind of look at it like flip-flop. Like,
you will take people's advice into consideration.
No, as in, like, bro, people they won't show you love, support you when you first start up. But then when you really, like, actually got some motion going on,
depends.
And, like, it's starting to really hit or, like, whatever, like, I don't know. That's how I be feeling, bro. Because, like, a lot of people just
go ahead.
Like, I don't know, people just gonna judge you, bro.
You're talking about friends. Like, friends don't show you love in the beginning, like, support you like
not
you
even
think
really
they
in
should.
A sense, like, I guess you could say, like, some people, like, you would think some of your closest people will really support you, like, more than what they do, or whatever the case may be. But just in general, bro, like,
how you feel about that though? Let's talk about that. Like, how you feel about, like, you know, if your boys don't, like, your close friends, like, if you post something and they don't repost it or they don't support you the way you feel like you should be supported, like, what's your opinion on that? Like, how do you feel about that?
Truthfully, bro, I take it just to the heart. I'm like, damn, you don't fuck with me, bro. Like, bro, you repost bro, like your closest friends will repost somebody they don't even know that they'll probably never meet. But then, like,
it's weird, right?
Say you got something going for yourself, bro. They won't even like it. They won't even repost it. So, like, I don't know. Like, it's just, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. You could call it envy. You could call it like,
I don't know,
whatever, bro. But like, I personally don't like that shit, bro. Like, I feel like all my friends, they got something going on, but I'm at least like the shit, bro. Like, or like repost it, comment on it, whatever the case may be. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Devon got his videography stuff going on. Like, that's tough. Like, reposted like Tank, bro, his music, the videos and all that shit reposted. Like, bro, like Roland's clothes, cop off him, like whatever the case may be, bro. Like,
facts.
You got your shit, bro. I go work out.
Right? Yeah, facts. So I mean, I definitely see that, but I like low-key shifted my perspective on it. When I first started,
as you should though, right?
I shifted my perspective on it. I was like, you know what? They don't see Birdo, the Elevated Limits owner, the whatever the hell I'm doing. Like, they just see me as Birdo, my friend. So they're not obligated. They're not obligated to support me in my business because they don't see me and see a business. They see me and see a friendship. And that's how I gotta look at it. Like, this is not about you supporting me. This is about us just being friends. So, like, I was like, I know I'm gonna have supporters eventually, and they're gonna freaking run through a brick wall for me. You know what I mean? I just need my friends to be my friends. So that when I do hit a certain level, you still gotta carry it a certain way. You still gotta carry it like you're my boy. Like, don't start to like be buddy, like love it. Oh yeah, the best. Like, no, just keep it how it was. Like, we're just here. You're my boy. And again, if we do make it to the level that I think we should make it to, like, always shoot for the stars, right?
Nah, absolutely,
I want my boys to keep it the same how we keep it now, because then that's gonna keep us grounded forever. But I definitely remember starting off in the beginning, like, damn, like a repost, like, bro, you just gotta put your finger like this and like
bro,
that, and then it pop up. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I just want to set the record straight, bro. Like, I don't look at it like I don't look at anybody like that. Like, I'm not gonna lie, when I first like started doing
I remember watching. I was like, I know he feels some type of way.
I was like, damn, bro, like a year or two ago when I started vlogging and stuff like that, or just like whatever the case may be, when I had something going on. But I was like, damn, like, that's crazy. But like now, I just, like you said, bro, like
you just be posting, doing your thing, bro.
But at the end of the day, bro, somebody gonna support you, bro. So
somebody gonna support you, and strangers are gonna support you 10 times harder,
absolutely,
than your boys ever will. Ever.
Right.
Ever. Strangers will run through a brick wall for you because they see you and they see your business. They don't see you as a friendship. They don't
see you on a personal level.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they respect your craft. You know what I'm saying? Your friends and stuff might take you for granted. That's
probably what it is for real.
Yeah, for sure, bro. Even if you're really good at something, they see you every day and they're around you so much, they don't even value it the same. Yeah. Because they've been around it forever, bro. So that's why it's like, even when I give my boys advice or anything, like, I rarely do it now unless people want me to. But like, this is another thing, bro. I used to think like giving advice and helping people was weird. right? Because like when I would tell the people that were closest around me, they weren't really like receiving it and they weren't really hearing me. Because like sometimes when you think someone's on the same level, like same age as you, it's hard to like, you don't really want to hear that shit. Like, you 24 too, bro. What are you like? Don't be telling me that. But then when I started Elevated Limits and I started telling people like, yo, you should look at it this way. You should try that way. They'd be like, wow, that's a really great idea. Wow, like I never looked at it that way. Wow, that's really great wisdom and insight. Like I should really use that. That really helped me. I'm like, oh, never. I'm like, I'm here thinking like this is not, I'm not supposed to be doing this, but I really should. It's just what the value didn't have value because I was around, you guys were around me so much. So like, I didn't realize like that's one of the things I'm pretty good at. Like I could look at a certain situation and be like, don't go that road. Like maybe try this road. I feel like that'd be easier for you. So it's, bro, again, the friendship is just a friendship. You know what I mean? Like, I'm there for all my boys regardless. You know what I'm saying? And
you want everybody to win, bro. There's enough money out there for
everybody. I want all my boys to win. I want all my boys to be on a mission and just trying to chase success, like just trying to get after it and then also enjoying it, enjoying the process with one another. You know what I mean? But that's why I always ask my boys, like, what are you doing? Like, what's, like, and they could attest to this. I ask all my boys, like, yo, what's your plan, bro? Like, what do you want?
Right. Yeah,
I ask them all. Because, like, I'm not,
because you generally want what's best for your friends. I want what's
best,
like,
and if I could help, I'm gonna help.
Right.
Because I want to see my boys going after something in life. Because I feel like we all should be going after something in life. I feel like we should all have a purpose. I feel like we all have a dream. We should all have a dream. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, so if you want to help, then you should just buy all my merch.
I'm about to buy some of your merch. Not your merch, but your clothes. I got the 2 sweatpants with the hoodies and all that. Like, put that to the side. But nah, like I really want to help, bro. Because like again, like if you have a group of, who you are around is who you become. That's another gem.
Proximity is power, right?
Proximity is power.
Proximity is power. Say that again, yo.
Proximity is power, bro. It is power, bro. So like you have your peer groups and like usually who you're around the most is like who you're influenced by and like how, like it's usually determined like how far you could get in life. Like people say like the people you hang around the most, like five average people you hang around the most is usually what the average income is. Like what do you mean by that? So like if everyone's making 50K, and there's 4 people making 50K and you're around them, there's a good chance you're making 50K.
Right.
There's a good chance. Sense. It's not, obviously there's like anomalies and shit like where there's one person that does,
like
but like
or whatever, stuff
usually, not usually, sometimes, but for the majority of the time, who you're around is who you become. So why not try to make your group and peers like think about it, like yo, like what do you want to do?
Be mindful.
Be mindful of like yo, where are you trying to go in life? Don't just live this life and try to accept of what the reality is. Because of the cards you were dealt. We were all dealt some cards. That's another, we could talk about that. Let's talk about that.
Go ahead, start
it off. Man. Bro. We could talk about that. That shit gets me hyped. Because I understand it, bro. We could talk about where we're from. We're from the South Side, right? 10015. Top 5 poorest zip codes in the entire Lehigh Valley. I only know that because I searched up the top 10 wealthiest zip codes to try to recruit them to Elevated Limits. No. 18015.
Yeah.
Is one of the top 4. It's top 4.
Like poorest.
Poorest in the Lehigh Valley. Yes, in the Lehigh Valley. It's one of the poorest. Top 5.
Right.
Right. So we grew up poor.
Right.
Right. So there's a certain mindset you grow up, like you have when you grow up poor, bro. Like you don't even think, like you just start to accept that this is just what life is like. You think about money different. You think about risk different, and like. You know what I mean? I just want to break those fucking barriers of like people who are from where I'm from. Like, nah, bro, you could go as far as you want to go. You know what I mean? You just gotta, again, life is about fighting your disbelief and believing your beliefs. That's what it's about.
Literally.
That's all it is. That is the only thing stopping you. But
like you're your biggest enemy. Like
sometimes you are always your biggest enemy. And people play this victim role like, well, this happened to me, or this happened to me. But let me tell you something, right? And because it's not just like particular, it's a lot of people who think like this. Like life is happening to me, but it's happening for you. So there was this kid, right? This is a story. I like to use this so people could kind of see the perspective I'm about to use. There was this kid. There was these twins. Let me say there's these twins, right? And they both had a dad and he was an alcoholic. The one kid grew up and he became an alcoholic, right? And when you ask that kid, like, yo, why'd you become an alcoholic? He's like, well, you know, my dad was an alcoholic, so it was just like, you know, I became an alcoholic. But then his twin, you know, he grows up, he's successful, he's a lawyer, he has a beautiful home, he has a lot of money. And you ask him, yo, like, how'd you become so successful? He's like, because my dad was an alcoholic. You get what I'm saying? So you either use your pain. You either use your pain to make an excuse, or you use your pain for motivation. So that's why I hate, bro. I used to hate when people would tell me, like, I'm getting mad passionate about this, I ain't gonna lie, but I used to hate when people would tell me, like, yo, you're lucky you kind of figured out what you want to do. Bro, you don't spend 15-hour days in your crib trying to figure out what you want to do. You don't live the life I live. Your habits aren't my habits. You don't get up at 4:45 in the morning, Monday through Friday. You don't. You see how I live now.
Right.
You see my habits. You
see it like firsthand, for sure.
You see it firsthand now. And I would be like, luck? Luck?
Right.
You don't. You watch Netflix all day. You watch Netflix all day, bro. I'm working.
Right.
Like, so I'm not putting anyone down. I'm just saying, like,
it's just the way you go about your day, bro. Like, you spend our days differently. That's it.
You spend your days differently. But what I really want to say is, like, the things that you go through and the cards you're dealt, we're all dealt the cards everyone's dealt some cards. I've been dealt some shit, but I'm not a victim.
Right.
I'm not a victim. My dad's not. I'm trying to get my dad in my life.
Right.
I had a single mom. But you know what my mom really instilled in me? And I think this is why I think the way I think. She says no excuses.
Right.
No excuses.
And your mom's story is crazy.
Ooh, my mom's story is, I could get into that. My mom's story, and that's another reason why I go so hard. It's because of her story. Now you got me wanting to talk about her story.
Her story is wild. Bro.
And I'm gonna get her on here to talk about it because it really is. I presented on my mom's story in high school, in middle school, in high school, in college. Anytime there's a presentation of whatever you guys want to talk about.
But like, it's just because, bro, that story is
inspirational,
so, like,
bro, and it motivates me. I'm like, why would my mom take all those risks in life for me not to go this hard? For me, why would I ever care about what somebody has to say about me if I have an opportunity to provide for my family and change the whole generation? Why would I care about what someone was gonna say about me? Like, I can't. Like, It's too much on the line, bro. There's way too much on the line. But again, like I said, I don't want people to think like, I don't want people to play that victim role and use their pain as
like an excuse.
An excuse and as a freaking barrier. Like, use that pain as motivation to push you to get to where you want to go. And that comes with just spend time alone. Think about what you want to do with life. Like, if you had no money in the world, what would life look like for you? Right? If you had to do an activity every day, if you had to, like, just like, you can't just say, I just want to lay in the beach all day, because you'll get bored regardless. Anybody, if you lay in the beach all day for 20 hours, like, you're going to be bored. So if money didn't exist, what would you be doing? That's what I tell people all the time. It's like,
broke.
It's like, how would you spend your time? Like, what brings you joy? Think about the things you like. Think about the things you don't like. And then once you start thinking about the things you like, start trying them. And once you
That's the biggest thing, bro. It's just try them, bro. It's just like,
that's it.
Just put your foot in the door. Like, just try to get your foot wet, whatever, and like,
bro.
If it sticks, it sticks. If it doesn't, then you just try something else.
And I ain't gonna lie, Los, like, I'm getting to that point now too. Like, all right, like, we're getting older. Like, if we're not, like, I want to be around ambitious people, bro. I want to be around people who are going after something. You feel what I'm saying? Not to say that everybody has to be on some, like, but, like, I want to have a peer group of men that are freaking chasing, like, success. Like,
they gotta be men. Like you can't have, like,
no, it could be females. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter, bro. It could be females, yeah. But I don't mind having a female friend that's, chasing success. But you know what I would love though? My intimate partner to, like, align with the purpose. Though,
right.
That's
what I'm getting at. Like,
I would love that. Like, if we could, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how I get when I start thinking about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if she could, align with where I'm trying to go, and
like,
she has a purpose,
she gonna have to push you to be better. Like, you should want to be better for the person. You know
for sure. So they should want to motivate you to be better. That's how you know you found the right girl for real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For sure.
Nah, but you're right, bro. Like, we at that age, bro, where it's just like, bro, like, we're like 24, 25, bro.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
Like, we're not getting younger, bro. Like, I'm getting out of bed, my back hurting, bro. Like, like, bro, I'm getting old, bro. I feel like I'm getting old, bro. It's crazy. So it's like, bro,
we still mad young. We got mad time though,
right?
Bro.
Like, bro, I be trying to tell you, like, my leg be hurting. Like, bro, I'm not the same, bro. Like,
nigga talking crazy.
Yo, but I'm old, bro. It's crazy. So it's like, bro, I gotta be like, you feel what I'm saying? We at that age group now, bro.
Nah, I
can't just be outside ringing the park for 12 hours a day.
That's what I'm saying.
And be all right.
I was like, no way I could just spend my time like that. You know what I'm saying? But in due time, everything is gonna work itself out. I want to bring Devon, come on here real quick and shout your stuff out before we hop off. Come on here real quick.
He texted you?
We got my boy. Nah, but I know we're getting to that point close, and we could have Devon come on here for like 10 minutes. Why not? Like, chop it up and all that while he's on here. I know he didn't want to come on because he didn't have a fresh cut. Bro, you picked the wrong one.
I picked the wrong one.
It's my boy, shot by Devon. You know what I'm saying?
What's going on?
My boy, he's a videographer. I mean, you do photos too. You do it all, to be honest, bro. And it's been amazing. I shouted you out the first episode. I was like, I love to see someone, you know, chasing their purpose in life because it's a different type of hunger, and you found it. And like I always said, you have an eye for it, bro. And I'm just happy to see you taking the actions to get to where you want to be, bro. And again, like there's certain type of relationships, bro, where I know it's lifelong relationships.
For sure.
Like I can't say that about everything, about every relationship I have in my life, like friendship. But with y'all, like I know there's a purpose for it, bro. Like I just know. You know when you feel it, like you have that feeling, like we are supposed to be friends for a reason.
Absolutely.
But let's talk a little bit about your videography, bro. Like what made you start, and like how's that journey been for you? You know what I'm saying? Go in the mic.
I guess like right after college, I went to take it more serious. You know, the health field wasn't working out. You know what I'm saying?
Talk about that story a little bit, bro, so people could kind of break it down. Because I remember
like
that period. Yeah, because
like
I remember you was
in
the athletic training program, and I was like, I remember you hit me up, and I was like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't think this is you, bro. I was like, this shit ain't it for real, bro.
I was texting Berto every day, bro. It's stressed as fuck. But I guess going back to college, started off OT major. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't do nothing to stay aligned on that path. I didn't do no shadowing. I didn't do none of that. So after that, my advisor was like, you know what, you got the grades, so you might as well go to grad school. I was like, well, I'm telling you right now, like I might as well take a year off because I'm really not feeling OT. It's not working out right now. I just feel like it's not aligned, so I kind of want to take a step back, figure things out.
Right.
So getting into that, he's like, you know what? Well, have you considered anything else? So my boy Andrew, shout out Andrew, live in Florida, athletic training. He was in athletic training. He was like, bro, I think you would be great, being on the field, being around athletes all the time. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go to grad school and I'm gonna do athletic training. Get there, bro. Hated it, bro. Oh my gosh.
It's an intense ass program, right?
It was intense. It wasn't nothing I couldn't handle. It was just I
just
wasn't
you didn't
passionate
feel
about
right
it.
about
I
it,
wasn't
like-
passionate
Yeah,
about
it's
it.
not where you were supposed to be,
Like,
bro.
it was exciting to say yes. I was going to grad school. I got an interview online on Zoom because we're in the middle of COVID. Literally the same day I get accepted to grad school. I'm like, oh, it's great, but like I wasn't even excited. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, right.
Not as passionate as I feel now, like with doing videography, photography, everything like that. So then I had to make the decision. I was like, I'm gonna drop out, and then maybe work at a hospital and see if I like anything else that goes aligned with the health field. So working at the hospital and bro, I would text you every single day.
Facts, I remember that.
I would work 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. middle of the
But
night.
that's the
like,
worst. 12-hour shifts is horrible. Anywhere you're at, bro. 12 hours is
12
crazy,
is crazy,
Like,
bro. Never again. I mean,
I'm
doing
going
it.
in at 7 p.m. and I got all my friends about to hang out at night.
Right,
While I'm
yeah,
going
yeah,
in,
yeah.
I have to like give patients, medicine.
That was a stressful ass time for you, bro. I remember that. Damn.
Pulling blood, dealing with crazy patients all the time. I mean, I don't regret the experience because it allowed me to learn a lot about myself. But
Facts.
I guess it like also allowed me to learn that I was in line with that.
Facts.
And then so you guys was on here talking about prayer and things like that. I prayed along that situation. Talking to you a lot. I remember through those times you just kept saying, bro, just follow your heart, keep praying
Facts.
on it, and just follow what God wants you to do. So after a while, left that, and then started working at another job just to make money, and then I really started taking photography serious, charging people. That went well for about 2-3 years, and then you kept pushing me to translate into videography, and I was like,
I was waiting,
like,
bro.
He's always asking me like, let's do it. I need you and Los, do things like that.
Facts.
So ever since I translated to that, I guess just kind of being open and just really doing a lot of research and really just learning the game.
Right.
It's been great, bro. I mean,
Your work
it's-
ethic speaks for itself, bro. Like I think you started your new page this first year. Was your first year having it?
Yeah,
When
bro,
you
it hasn't even been a year. It's been
like 5-6 months, right?
When I went back, I made it in February. Yeah, I made
Yeah?
it
Yeah,
in
so, like-
February.
and you're up to like how many 400 some followers right now?
Almost 500, right?
Bro,
right there.
That's like
tough.
500 followers a month, bro. And that's again, bro, that speaks to like your work ethic, bro. Like that, it's all gonna pay off, bro. And I'm just happy you're in line with your purpose, and God's gonna do amazing things with not just you, but all three of us, bro.
Yeah,
Because
I'm
like I
excited,
said,
man.
bro.
Ah, shit.
Oh, you messing the bag up. You see? Yo, don't disrespect my God like that, you heard? Don't disrespect my God like that.
That's all right.
Oh, fuck. You saying that's why I want to podcast,
did it-
not
he did
behind
it
the
on
scenes and
purpose.
shit.
Right. Me and the devil say no. Now we got our 3-minute cap though, but you know, if there's anything you want to take away from this podcast, it's just, again, don't become a victim. Everyone's been held some cards. You know, you got to play the hand that you were dealt, you know, and again, follow your purpose, figure out what you want to do in this life, you know, and again, if you could find a group of men like these two guys and go on that journey with them, you know what I mean? And kudos to you. That's the ideal situation. But if not, don't be afraid to be alone and go on this journey by yourself, you know? I'm your host.
Amen to that.
You know what I'm saying? Berto, this is my co-host. Yeah. It's my boy Devon. I said shit. My boy Devon. Shout out Devon on Instagram. Follow him. Shout out your QuickBooks or whatever. I said QuickBooks. I'm an entrepreneur, bro. I gotta go coach a class right after this, bro.
Berto got so much on his mind right now, bro.
It's bad.
He don't know how to end
bro,
it.
Bro, I gotta get out of here. I got a 6 p.m. class, bro. Like I gotta go. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I'll just go a quick pick on Instagram. Go get that. You got a boyfriend, whatever. You feel what I'm saying? Cop out for him.
Facts.
And then that's it.
Yo, and that concludes our podcast. We'll come back with more fire next week. Stay blessed, everybody.
Fuck. Okay. Yo, peak state.
Hold on. Oh, keep that on.
Hey. Peak state. Yeah, everybody go great.
You gotta be built.